Right now, with the new school year on the horizon, why it's become so difficult to attract and retain teachers and how districts across the state are dealing with it.
Also, we update the search for a fourth suspect facing murder charges connected to the death of Devontae Mitchell at a Milwaukee hotel in June.
And the FDA approves a breakthrough treatment for those at risk of fatal allergic reactions, how this alternative to the EpiPen works, and what it'll cost. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Districts across Wisconsin say they're having a difficult time both attracting and also retaining educators.
Our Ellie LaLiberte joins us now in the studio with what this means for this upcoming school year. Ellie?
Yes, Susan, this graph from the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction is a look at teacher salaries in the state compared to their peers in other industries. The most recent data from 2022 shows teacher salaries, which is this green line here, falling lower than Wisconsinites with bachelor and graduate degrees. However, one former educator says it's not just pay making teachers leave the classroom.
We're losing the perspective of the people who most closely work with the children that we're trying to serve.
Teachers are leaving the classroom at a rate the State Department of Public Instruction is now calling a crisis.
I was a high school English teacher for 7 years.
Tessa Maglio is one example.
Teacher pay is not adequate, and a big part of the reason for that is that, our public schools are intentionally and shamefully underfunded at the state level.
She says the retention issues go further than just pay, contributing them to the lack of power educators have in making decisions in their district.
All of those effects stack up.
Which is one reason she left after the pandemic.
And it seemed like the people who could give the best perspective to what students really needed, during those turbulent times, are the people who work most closely with the students.
Barb Buffington is the director of employee services with the Middleton Cross Plains Area School District. The district recently hired a talent recruitment and retention personnel specialist.
I think it's really important for students to have consistent presence in front of them all the time.
Buffington says the district focuses on more than just pay for its staff.
So if we can keep our staff happy, give them what they need, give them the resources they need to do their job better, I think they will stay.
But Maglio says retention and recruitment need to be addressed across the state.
When we have that revolving door of newer people, you're just losing so much of that institutional, professional knowledge.
A survey from the DPI found the top reasons educators are leaving their districts include work-life balance, workloads, and pay.
Ellie, thank you. And when we send our kids back to school, some of us want to share their first day, of course, with the world on social media, but the Better Business Bureau offers some tips to be safe when doing so. Pictures some parents share have basic information, such as the student's name and grade. If you do this, be sure to avoid including their full name, age, height, and other details. Scammers or even predators could use this information to gain your child's trust or commit identity theft. Choose generic backgrounds for photos. Avoid house numbers, street signs, or other identifiable locations in the backgrounds of your photos, and check your privacy settings to make sure only your friends can see those posts.
The Carolinas are cleaning up today after the slow-moving former tropical storm Debbie dropped record amounts of rainfall, leading to historic flooding. Now Tropical Depression Debbie has led to the deaths of 8 people as it crossed Florida into Georgia and now back up the central eastern states. Even though the storm is mostly past Georgia and the Carolinas, residents are still being warned about possible tornadoes and flood advisories.
Well, around here, let's get a look at the first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is out on the weather patio. Alex, you got your sweatshirt on? It's been a little cool out there today, especially this morning. It was a little chilly.
It was a little chilly to start off today. No, I don't have a sweatshirt on, but this long sleeve dress shirt will do just fine, and I'm not sweating this time out on the patio, which is kind of a first for this year. It's been a warm and humid summer. No warm and humid weather this weekend. Only 73 for high temperature Saturday. Again, I think there'll probably be few complaints, although it'll be a bit on the breezy side. So if you're going to be out and about, you might need a light jacket at times on Saturday. Sunday, a little bit warmer, so you can throw the jacket to the side as those temperatures get a little bit closer to where we should be for this time of year, up near 80 degrees. Patio forecast for tonight out here and patios across southern Wisconsin. We'll get down to about 60 when you join us for our 10 o'clock newscast. It's going to be a chilly night tonight. Coming up in Maine weather, I'll let you know how cold the mercury is going to go and how strong those winds are going to be on Saturday. That's coming up.
All right, Alex, thank you. The last of 4 hotel workers charged in connection with Devontae Mitchell's death has been taken into custody more than 5 weeks after he and the others allegedly piled onto Mitchell at a Milwaukee hotel. 52-year-old Herbert Williamson was a bellman at the hotel, taken into custody 3 days after his 3 co-defendants were arrested and charged with being party to felony murder. According to jail records, all 4 men accused are still in police custody. Columbia County deputies say 2 men are in custody after a pursuit that reached 120 miles an hour. Deputies say they tried to pull the vehicle over about midnight near Baraboo. The driver sped off. A Portage officer deployed spike strips, popped 2 tires on the vehicle, stopping it. The driver, a 50-year-old Mauston man, tried to run, but a canine unit was used to take him into custody. The passenger, a 62-year-old Nacita man, stayed in the vehicle and complied with officers. The driver faces charges of 8th offense OWI and felony possession of cocaine. The passenger faces felony cocaine possession, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony bail jumping.
The Madison Fire Department says an oil spill has been contained on the north side after a semi-tractor trailer hit a rock. It happened on O'Neill Avenue near the Locker Room Sports Bar and Grill. It happened a little after noon today. The driver reported backing into an alley dock when a rock broke open the oil pan and caused oil to leak onto the street. Oil accumulated near a storm drain, but none is believed to have entered it. It was covered and absorbed by powder, and no injuries have been reported.
Wisconsin voters are set to select candidates this coming Tuesday to compete in the November election's most closely watched races. Voters are choosing candidates for the Republican-controlled state legislature, which will likely be reshaped with Governor Tony Evers' new legislative maps. Almost 2/3 of assembly seats are open in November. In Wisconsin's 3rd congressional district, Democrat Rebecca Cook will take on Katrina Shanklin, the winner, facing Republican Congressman Derek Van Orden. For more information on what to look for with your primary, check out the story linked at channel3000.com.
And it will be a busy day in Wisconsin. There are 59 contested races on the ballot Tuesday, including 2 state ballot issues.
And our political reporter Will Keneally joins us now with a closer look at Tuesday. Will?
Well, that's right. There are a couple of big races here in Dane County to watch out for. These are local Senate and Assembly races. And because they're representatives here in Dane County, Democrats will likely win those seats here in November. So it's that Tuesday primary that will be the interesting race to watch out for. And we spoke with Cap Times reporter Andrew Ball on this week's For the Record for more on what is making those down ballot races exciting.
These are really important races for policy. These are the people who pass a budget that determines how much money goes to things like schools, roads, healthcare, public services, and the like that cover all Wisconsinites.
Now we'll see a competitive Senate seat over on the east side of Madison, as well as assembly seats in Madison and Fitchburg down into southern Dane County. Now you can see more from our conversation this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record.
We will see you Sunday, Will. Thank you. The Madison Mini Marathon is back and could hold you up if you plan on going downtown tomorrow. The Mini Marathon starts at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning at the Memorial Union Terrace. Those participating can still pick up their race packets at Mini of Madison along the Beltline. They'll be open until 7 o'clock this evening. The 5K starts at 7:15, just shortly after the mini marathon. Road closures will generally be on a rolling basis, with streets reopening as the final runners go through. The start and finish line areas will be closed from 3 a.m. to noon. Those are on North Park Street from University Avenue to Langdon Street, and Langdon Street from North Park Street to North Lake Street.
The FDA has approved a new nasal spray as an alternative to the EpiPen. It's called Neffy. It's from ARS Pharmaceuticals and can be administered via a single dose through the nostril. The FDA says it's safe for anyone who weighs more than 66 pounds. ARS says the cost of 2 doses would be about $200. For those who can't afford it, the product would be free. For those with insurance, the out-of-pocket cost would be about $25.
Seafood fans and pescatarians should be cautious. North Fish USA has announced a recall of imported 9-ounce packages of its cold smoked capelin. The Food and Drug Administration says the fish in question might be contaminated with Clostridium botulinum. The botulism bacteria can cause symptoms including dizziness, weakness, and double vision. In extreme cases, it can be fatal, but to date, no illnesses have been reported. Consumers are advised to return the fish to the place of purchase for a full refund. And for more information about this, log on to the FDA's website.
And just Just ahead, we're heading for the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington rejoins us to look at your complete weekend first warn forecast.
And next, how a local organization is hoping you can be the change by making things a little easier on families as we embark on the start of a new school year.
Checking the markets, all in positive terrain today after a rough stretch. The Dow gains 51, the Nasdaq up 85, S&P 500 adds 25, and we'll be right back.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Pittsburgh Ultra Advanced Semi-Transparent Exterior Stain and Sealant in 1 can be applied on damp wood, allowing you to clean the surface and stain in 1 day. Get a gallon for $34.48 after rebate. Pittsburgh's Paramount is a premium exterior wood stain and sealant in 1. It provides enhanced waterproofing protection and resists cracking and peeling for a durable finish. A gallon starts at $38.97 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards. We've all seen these ads by Senator Baldwin attacking me. She's lying to you. But that's what career politicians do when they get in trouble. The truth? I was born and live in Wisconsin. I've never run a nursing home, and of course I believe seniors should vote. The false attacks are going to keep coming because she has nothing to run on. Her record has failed us on inflation, the border, and crime. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message for this reason. It's time for change.
Not everyone knows us, but in southern Wisconsin, Illinois, and eastern Indiana, we are famous in our field. As a Sloan's technician, customer service is our specialty, whether you come to see us or we come to you. We are in the business of supporting your business, and we are highly trained to work on your John Deere equipment. At Sloan's, our loyalty lies with you. We depend on you, and we are proud to serve you. When it comes to service, you can count on us. Remember, think Sloan's first.
News 3 Now, in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, is collecting school supplies for area students, and we need your help. Drop off school supplies at any of our Dane County locations from now until August 16th, or make a monetary donation at channel3000.com. Thank you for helping hundreds of youth by making a generous donation to the News 3 Now Back to School Supply Drive. Sponsored by Metcalf's Market, Lamer's Bus Line, and Midwest Financial Group.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Patio doors, patio doors. Scott the window guy can do patio doors. Scott the window guy can do patio doors.
We do patio doors. That's ScottTheWindowGuy.com.
Coming up, a major change for Janesville's homeless community. City leaders are considering a new ordinance that would slash available overnight sleeping spots in half. We review what led to the proposal and the possible ramifications tonight at 6.
You have a consumer issue and you keep getting the runaround. Need help?
It's call for action to help me. Nobody else did.
Contact our team by phone or on channel3000.com. Call for action only on News 3 Now, moving forward for you. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
One nonprofit is hosting an event to help encourage people in the community to be the change this back-to-school season.
Tomorrow, Backed by Love will be hosting an event for people to donate what they can and take what they need for free.
The event will take place at Penn Park tomorrow afternoon from noon to 3. Backed by Love will be distributing free toiletries, dish soap, and laundry detergent, and they'll also have free gently used children's clothing and shoes. Monique Johnson, the founder of Backed by Love, invites community members to join her in donating whatever they can to be the change in someone else's life.
You can start right where you are. It takes little effort. Just, you don't have to go out of your way. Just do what you have within you.
Again, if you're in need of free toiletries, dish soap, toothpaste, laundry detergent, or gently used children's clothes or shoes, Be the Change is happening tomorrow. That's Saturday, August 10th at Penn Park from noon to 3.
Well, it's the final weekend of the state fair. There are still tens of thousands of cream puffs to be sold and eaten, and plenty of fair food left there as well. There are 3 headliners performing on the grounds through the end of the weekend. Lauren Daigle and Andrew Ripp are on the stage. That's tonight, 7:30. Foreigner with Melissa Etheridge. They'll be on the stage 7:30 tomorrow night, and the Happy Together Tour plays at 6 on Sunday evening. Nearly 100 events remain in the last 72 hours of the state fair. For more details, head to WISCstatefair.com.
Also this weekend, the Carbone Cancer Center is holding its 11th Roll and Stroll for pancreas cancer, and they're looking to raise $200,000. It's all organized by the Pancreas Cancer Task Force, a group of volunteers dedicated to raising funds for research while supporting patients. The event starts Sunday with a check-in at 8:30 at Capitol Brewery. Pancreatic cancer accounts for only 3% of new diagnoses, but 8.5% of all cancer deaths. There are a variety of events, from a 50K bike ride to a 2K walk stroll. More details can be found on wiscmedicine.org/events, and we have a link on Channel 3000.
A new report finds about 400 million people have had long COVID. That amounts to 6% of all adults and about 1% of children around the globe. The research team also estimates the global economic cost of long COVID is about $1 trillion a year. That's about 1% of the global economy. The article published today in the journal Nature Medicine also cites estimates that 2.4 million adults were out of work in 2022 as a result of long COVID. Authors of the report say too little is known about treating long COVID, and there's almost no clinical evidence to guide treatment.
Alex is here now with the weekend forecast. It's sweater weather tonight, Alex.
Sweater
Feels like
weather,
a football Friday night.
I think so too. You might need that this evening. You might need a light jacket at times as well on Saturday, with high temperatures only going to do 73 degrees, and it's going to be a bit on the breezy side. You want a little bit of a warmer day. Sunday is it for you, with temperatures starting to approach the 80-degree mark, and the winds will come down as well. Tonight, that sweater weather, yes, distinct possibility as we see temperatures going down to 60 as we approach the 10 o'clock newscast. We're going to go all the way down to 52 for a low temperature. We got 66 outside right now. That dew point, I bring it up when it's time to bring it up, and it's time to bring it up. It's only 50 right now. That's one of the lower dew points I've seen in southern Wisconsin in quite some time. That means it's dry, refreshing, and comfortable outside right now. 66, very common across Dane County, although Sauk City, you bumped up to 68 degrees across all of southern Wisconsin. A few warmer spots, and it has a tendency in the Wisconsin River Valley to warm up a little bit more during the day, cool down a little bit more at night. That's how the physics work with temperatures in the valleys. 72 in Boscoville, 73 in Prairie du Chien. Otherwise, the rest of southern Wisconsin in the 60s to near 70, because we had clouds today. Clouds, they'll be on the way out tonight. The forecast for Saturday looking more in the way of sunshine than clouds. 52 to start off in Madison, low to mid 50s across all of southern Wisconsin. Northwesterly breezes, upper 60s to near 70 at lunchtime. Maybe a beautiful day to take that lunch outside, but again, might need that light jacket if you're going to do a picnic. 73 in Madison, 73 in Lone Rock for high temperature, 74 in Boscoville. Winds on the gusty side. We'll do 25 to near 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts to start Saturday. Still staying a bit on the gusty side in the afternoon, near 20 miles per hour. But the winds will eventually erode, meaning they're going to start to wane and lessen and become less of the gusty factor as we go Saturday night into Sunday. We have what's called a ridge of high pressure that brings drier than normal conditions to the southern part of the United States. I bring this up for Wisconsin because we'll be on the northern peripheral of this high pressure system, bringing increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms and increasing chances for warmer weather. Well, again, we're going to be right in the northern peripheral of this bubble of heat, which is called a ridge, which is just a high pressure system. With that ridge moving closer to the area and the shower and storm chances getting closer, we see the muggy meter start to inch up as well, with dew points getting into the 60-degree range as we move forward in time here in the 10-day forecast. Notice the temperatures by day in the 80s, lows in the low to mid 60s, and we have storm chances with the best storm chance Thursday evening, as it looks like right now. Southbound on the Beltline right now, looks like there might be an incident as you get a little bit closer to Sun Prairie. That must have just popped up, so be ready for that if you are heading southbound or northbound on the Beltline. Otherwise, the southern part of the Beltline, we're doing pretty good at 60 miles per hour. Down in Janesville, where are our speeds right now? We're at about 70 miles per hour. That's what you would expect. And the same up near the Dells at 70 miles per hour. Beautiful evening for a drive, I think.
All right, Alex, thanks. Just ahead, an update on the pursuit nationwide of affordable housing, how mortgage rates and low inventory continue to make things difficult. Next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
I'm the proud son of a single mom.
My mom worked nights to provide for us.
My mom worked 80 hours a week.
But Eric Hovde thinks if you have a single mom, you're going to be poor or a drug addict?
That is a direct path to a life of poverty. It leads to higher drug rates.
That just shows Eric Hovde is ignorant.
Come on, I'm successful today because of my mom.
I learned my work ethic from my mom, my single mom.
What is wrong with this guy?
I'm so happy I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello Permanent Fat Removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all.
And my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Hanson's knows that your home is a place of comfort and protection. That's why our durable, energy-efficient, and weather-resistant windows, roofing, siding, and gutters, as well as our bathtubs and showers, are guaranteed. With 35 years experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, we're your trusted home improvement expert. Get 50% off installation or enjoy no interest, no payments for 1 year.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance? I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong and that someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know it's not easy to talk about, so I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance, regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-387-9724. Then when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today, 800-387-9724. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and questionable singing voice. Don't make them inherit your final expense tab, too.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
Home prices hit record highs this year. Mortgage rates remain high and home insurance is on the rise.
Well, that, of course, is making it much harder for Americans to buy a home, especially in highly populated areas. CBS's Dania Backus looks at just how unaffordable homes have become.
This is going to be your living room.
Michelle Burson has spent 2 months looking for a new home for her family in Orange County, California.
It's a little bit like a treasure hunt. You know, we are trying to find that perfect home within our budget.
A budget that has doubled. She's now looking in the $2 million range.
It's been one of those stories where we probably should have done this about 5 years ago. but we are those people that waited for the bust to happen, and seemingly it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Real estate analytics firm Adam looked at 589 U.S. counties and found 80% are considered unaffordable. In 2021, Americans in those counties were spending about 21% of their income on housing costs. Now that number has jumped to about 35%. Orange County has one of the largest concentrations of people living in an unaffordable area.
The average price point right now is about $1.2 million in the Orange County area.
Bree Moore is a real estate agent with Bullock Russell Real Estate Services.
$1.2 million. Does that get you a 5-bedroom home or a 2-bedroom townhouse?
So 1.2 is going to get you around 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
He's had several clients who have been priced out of the market.
At one point, I had 10 clients that were looking to buy, and they wanted to wait for a while. But as soon as rates started going up, prices started going up, it was kind of pushing them out of the market, unfortunately.
For Burson, home buying this time around has been more competitive.
We have put offers in on 2 homes so far, and we were outbid.
She's now thinking about this home, but plans to keep looking. Danya Backus, CBS News, Orange County, California.
Harris County, Texas, Wayne County, Michigan, and Philadelphia County in Pennsylvania were among the counties that are considered affordable. A final check of your weekend forecast when we come back.
Congress has been spinning its wheels, going nowhere. I'm Katrina Shankland. In the state capitol, I passed 225 bipartisan laws to help farmers, workers, and families. I approve this message because I have the experience to get things moving.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, PowerSwabs can target that area using swab precision.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. And he said, I can't believe how white your teeth are. From that point on, I've been sold.
Order PowerSwabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
This is America's border czar, and she's failed us. Under Harris, over 10 million illegally here. 250,000 Americans dead from fentanyl. Brutal migrant crimes. And ISIS now here.
Do you have any plans to visit the border? You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. I mean, I don't understand the point that you're making.
Kamala Harris, failed, weak, dangerously liberal.
Chain link is out and aluminum is in this season. These aluminum fences are not only beautiful and durable, but backed by a lifetime warranty too. Act fast! Revamp is offering $1,000 off a qualified purchase plus a free single gate. Scan the code, check us out online, or give us a call for your free quote today.
Empire's quality and customer service were absolutely amazing. The installers were so conscientious. I have and I will continue to recommend Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
With Sweeto Metal Roofing, you get quality metal roofs installed by the best in the business. A metal roof means no fading, no storm repairs, true sustainability, and lower energy bills.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale. So when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year. So visit our website or call the number for your new floor today.
Would you hire a barber who's never cut hair before?
So why send someone to Congress who's never held public office and never passed a single bill? I'm Katrina Shankland. I approve this message because we need an experienced congresswoman. Right, Jed?
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, shocking video after a plane crashes in Brazil with more than 60 people on board. What we know about this deadly crash and the investigation. That and more headlines tonight on the CBS Evening News.
I'm Maddie Heimsch. Coming up at 6, why officials in Janesville are looking to ban people from sleeping overnight in one public parking lot.
Madison police responding to a trespassing incident in broad daylight. Tonight at 6, the reaction from students and what campus police is doing to keep everyone safe.
And Alex is back, getting us ready for the weekend. Final check of the forecast.
Beautiful weekend. This might actually be the longest stretch of nice, quiet weather we've had since February, when the severe weather season started a record
But
early.
it's cold, Alex.
It's feeling autumnal out there.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's great to not have to go outside and sweat too much. But as we get out into next week, the August-like weather will eventually work its way back into southern Wisconsin, but not before really a beautiful weekend. A bit on the breezy side on Saturday. You might need a light jacket. But here comes August back by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday. Temperatures in the 80s by day, low temperatures at night in the 60s. We'll feel a bit more muggy as we get a little bit later in the weekend. With the muggy factor, we'll add those shower and storm chances, with the best chances of showers and thunderstorms right now likely looking to be later Thursday afternoon going into the evening and continuing on into Friday. But that's what you expect for August, and we might need a little water by then.
Okay.
Alex, thanks. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News. Major Garrett in for Nora O'Donnell tonight.